Let's get one thing straight. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a professional prankster. It will derail you when you're feeling confident, present you with challenges when you least expect them, and take you by surprise with yet another narrative twist. Just when you think you have everything worked out, it's a soap opera that never ends, but without commercial interruptions. But you know what? No matter what life throws at you, you have the answer. You, indeed. Not the government, not your neighbor, not your cat. Listen to me before you dismiss me with a roll of your eyes and remark, "This isn't another self-help speech." Have you ever observed how difficult it is for a PhD to locate you? You don't have to search for them. Like a Wi-Fi signal at a coffee shop, they can locate you. They appear like those intrusive YouTube advertisements you can't avoid, just when you think you're secure. Here's the humorous part though. The answer is usually simply looking you in the face. The sole problem: you're too preoccupied with worrying to notice. It's like holding your phone in your hand and trying to find it. You realize it's been with you the entire time after you seek, stress, and even ask someone else to call it. It's precisely how solutions operate. They're waiting for you to open your eyes and take a deep breath. Let's discuss excuses, a topic we all enjoy. Accusations are similar to fast food. They are simple, practical, and ultimately harmful. The lecturer suddenly despises you once you flunk an exam. Your alarm clock is demonic, which is why you oversleep. The poor state of the economy is the reason you're broke. No sir, Netflix binges, ill-preparedness, and needless buying sprees are to blame. In actuality, the majority of our issues are just riddles that need to be resolved. However, we waste time elucidating their existence rather than finding solutions. What if firefighters chose to explain the fire rather than extinguish it? As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, an electrical malfunction caused the fire to ignite. Because of the highly flammable substance present, it is already spreading quickly. The house burns down in the meanwhile. That's precisely what a lot of us do when we have issues. We debate them in group chats, overthink them, and dissect them, but we never take any action to address them. The majority of people wait for a hero to arrive and rescue them. They think someone will show up with all the answers if they wait long enough. I'll tell you the truth, there won't be a Superman. Even if he were, he would most likely be caught in traffic, attempting to get past the never-ending obstacles caused by your procrastination. It's like waiting for your crush to text first when you wait for someone else to solve your troubles. It is unlikely to ever occur. The protagonist of your own tale is you, and you will begin to make progress sooner rather than later if you accept that. Consider it. The protagonist of a superhero film never begins by lounging about, binge television, and expecting that someone else would take on the bad guys. No, they take charge, assume accountability, and complete tasks. A cape is not necessary. You must have bravery. Superpowers are not necessary for you. You must be quite persistent. No magic wand is required. You must have a good plan and the courage to see it through. No mystical vault guarded by mythological creatures holds the answer to your issues. You already possess it. Here's the catch, though. It won't become apparent until you quit waiting and begin taking action. Accept accountability, act, and take control of your life. Be the change if you desire it. Follow your dreams like a superhero on a mission if you want to succeed. Really, you are the only one who can save yourself. Fear exaggerates everything, just like that one friend. You know, the one who advises against pursuing that business concept. You're going to have to sell tomatoes on the street. The individual who advises against asking that person out. They will make fun of you, and the embarrassment will never go away. Fear is exaggerated. It takes a minor issue and makes it into a Hollywood disaster film. Here's the reality though. Fear just does not tell good stories. Tragic screenplays that never materialize are written by it. Consider it. How often have you dreaded the worst, only to have everything work out perfectly? You will pass the exam even though fear will tell you it's impossible. You will be convinced by fear that the job interview will go horribly wrong, yet you will still get hired. An overly protective parent who forbids you from leaving the house is analogous to fear. It advises you to remain in your comfort zone because there are many humiliating situations in the outside world, disaster and failure. The secret, though, is that fear is terror without biting. You'll discover that the majority of your fears were merely delusions the instant you quit giving in to them and begin acting. Fear is nothing more than the appearance of misleading evidence. Therefore, Try to control your fear rather than allowing it to rule you. You can't say "watch me" in response to fear's whispering. Remember that the largest risk is never attempting at all, even if fear tells you it's too dangerous. Fear is only effective if you fall for its falsehoods. You'll discover that you were always stronger than you initially believed once you confront it. Let's take a moment to be realistic. Because they place the blame on everyone and everything but themselves, many people are stuck. Blaming your parents, your school, your government, or your zodiac sign won't make your life better if it's a mess. You take charge of your life the instant you accept responsibility for it. Troll. Imagine sitting in the rear of a car with your arms crossed, whining about the route, the traffic, and the air conditioning, rather than in the driver's seat. Even when you don't like where you're going, you just complain about how unfair the trip is, rather of taking the wheel. Is that logical? No, that's how life is. In your own life, you are not a passenger. The driver is you. You must take charge if you wish to go where you're going. Press the gas pedal, adjust the mirrors, and steer in the desired direction. Potholes, barricades, and the odd careless motorists cutting you off are all possible. But guess what? Life is like that. You won't advance by complaining. Only action will. Everything changes the instant you stop blaming outside factors and begin taking action. You gain authority. You understand that although you have no control over everything on the road, you do have control over your driving style. Are you going to complain while seated in the back? Or will you take control of your life and grab the wheel? You have an option. When faced with a math issue in an exam room, have you ever thought it was impossible? After struggling for a few minutes, you finally figure out the solution, and everything makes sense. The same is true in life. Issues appear enormous until you confront them directly. The key is to dismantle them. Ask yourself, how can I make money? Rather than, I'm broke. Ask how I can get healthier, rather than, I'm overweight. There is a remedy for every issue. All you have to do is look for it. What distinguishes winners from losers, do you know? It's not skill, good fortune, or connections. It's perseverance. Those who never fail are not the ones who succeed. It is they that never give up. Throughout his career, Michael Jordan missed more than 9,000 shots. However, can you recall the shots that were missed? No. You recall the triumphs. Before he created the light bulb, Thomas Edison had more than 1,000 failures. But do we recall his shortcomings? We do recall the light, though you are not defined by your shortcomings. Your answer to them does. The only true failure is giving up. So the next time life throws you off balance, get back up and try again. Many people believe that in order to solve their problems, they must be extraordinary. That is untrue. Every day, ordinary people find solutions to extraordinary problems. They lack a magic lamp with a genie inside, superpowers, or a brilliant IQ. That the mindset is the only thing that separates successful people from unsuccessful ones. When faced with a challenge, some people instantly become anxious and say, I can't do this. This isn't feasible. I need help. Others, meanwhile, perceive the same difficulty and ask, how can I do this? How can I go about solving it? Can you see the difference? While one group approaches challenges with curiosity and tenacity, the other group lets them defeat them before they even try. Your altitude is a function of your attitude. You will if you think you can. You won't if you think you can't. It's that easy. Consider your mind to be a GPS. Guess what happens if you enter a destination and tell it that we won't make it? You'll never make it. Even if you encounter some detours along the way, you will find a way forward if you program it with confidence, inventiveness, and a willingness to work things out. Every successful individual you look up to began with a challenge. Their perseverance is the only reason they were successful. Therefore, don't ask yourself if you can solve a problem the next time you encounter one. How will you? That tiny change in perspective makes a huge difference. There are many issues in life, but there are also many answers. Every challenge you encounter offers a secret chance, a lesson to be learned, or a skill to hone. In actuality, you have some power. The solution to your own problems lies within you. Waiting for a miracle is not necessary for you. The miracle is you. It's not necessary for someone else to give you the answer. You already possess the resources necessary to solve problems. Making excuses won't make your situation better. You won't advance if you place blame on others. The issue won't go away because of fear. Accepting responsibility for your life is the only way to change it. You are not supposed to be broken by your difficulties. They're supposed to help you grow. Every obstacle serves as a call to become more resilient, stronger, and wiser. The universe doesn't contain the answer you're looking for. It is already within you, just waiting to be found, just waiting to be let loose. What are you waiting for? Then, give up self-doubt. Don't overthink things. Give up allowing fear to dictate your decisions. You put off your own happiness and success for longer if you wait. Take initiative, get up, and begin solving your problems one step at a time. Playing the game is the only way to succeed in life, and perseverance is the only way to win. Everything you require is in your possession. All you have to do is believe it. Now that you have the answer, take action.